Anyway, you guys ready for your last comic camp? Yes! That's what I want to hear. Guys, would you welcome with twice that much applause to the stage, our last but certainly not least comic camp for this half, Brian Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
How you going? My name's Brian. You know one weird thing growing up? Sex education. Hearing about the birds and the bees from your parents, it's about as awkward as giving your grandmother a sponge bath. It's completely different for me. I grew up on a farm. My dad would treat the farm like one big sexual education class. And lessons were non-stop. I was taught about the birds and the bees, and the cattle, and the pigs, the sheep, the yaks, the llamas. Hell, his teaching made the birds and the bees blush. I remember his first technical lesson in the piggery at mating time. He'd comment on the mating style of his best prized boar, who he liked to call Big Balls Boris. Now son, see Boris? He's got plenty of experience. Unlike humans, pigs don't have fine caviar and champagne, roses and chocolate, or nasal delivery technology. He has to use his natural abilities. Hear how Boris is grunting? That's dirty talk. In pig language, he just said, "I want to get you clean." Some girls like that. Others respond to smoother, quieter tones, like Swine Barry White, or just lying about how pretty they are. This particular sow, she's a bit of a voyeur. She knows we're watching, and she loves it. Once Boris gets the sow warmed up, he starts the deed, changing paces and movements to keep the sow guessing. Some of my favourite styles are missionary, spooning, and the double-jointed ferret. Your mother really enjoys the reverse cowgirl. That is a lot of information when you're 6. Next was his lesson about mate selection in the paddock with the cattle. He explained to get the best out of your herd, you have to be selective about what cattle you breed. You've got to pick the right female, just not mate with any run-of-the-mill woman. There are 2 important criteria. Firstly, the ability to raise and look after young. It's pretty much the same in humans, just comes down to big tits. And then second, you don't want a girl that's going to have any trouble giving birth. She needs childbearing hips, nice curves. He did a good job, but I think he probably could have done a lot better if he had the advantage of the modern slang term, badonkadonk butt. Rap music, it's nearly as good as sex education as the farm. Then, his final lesson. Son, see the dogs? They'll chase a cat up a tree and sit under the tree for hours. They get nothing done. So you don't want to be like the dogs, obsessed with pussy. I knew exactly what he was talking about. By then I was 18 and still chasing girls up trees. I've continued my mating studies into my adult years as a DJ. Yes, I work as a DJ on the weekends and it's fascinating. David Attenborough, eat your heart out. I've had the opportunity to perform extensive field research into the dance floor courting rituals of the modern human teenager. A dance floor at the Victory Hotel. This adolescent female indicates her interest to the male by establishing eye contact and vibing with him whilst dancing. Unfortunately, somewhere in the evolution of the human species, something has gone terribly wrong. In contrast, the male's ritual is to avoid eye contact, and it's essential. He doesn't look at the female at all. Instead, he will dance as close as possible to the female in an uncoordinated style, completely void of rhythm. So with all this sex training, I don't want to pick a career that was too easy as far as scoring with the ladies is concerned, like electric guitarist, actor, or undertaker. I chose a career with a high degree of difficulty for pulling women. I'm an accountant. Hell, I know gay guys that get more pussy than I do. There's a common misconception about accountants. We're really a lively, vivacious bunch. Like at the end of financial year, which is accountants' Christmas and New Year, it's tax time! Woo! We go out to the pub, undo our top button, leave the tie on. We are professionals. We get drunk, yell shit from cabs. Your mother uses an abacus! So if you're ever out on the 30th of June and someone yells at you, tax return this! That's Johnson from taxation. So with all this spirit and all my knowledge, I don't know why I haven't landed the right filly yet. Approaching girls is hard, but then I'm reminded of one of Dad's lessons in the horse yard. Son, you know the horse whisperer? You gotta approach a girl a bit like you do a horse. Be the woman whisperer. I try and do everything he taught me, but as soon as I get that bridle in their mouth, they never seem to go for it. I just get bucked off. But Dad, I'll keep trying. Thank you.